Good evening. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled, once said by Plutarch. Welcome to BMC News Live, presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shana Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Institute for Public Administration Director General highlighted Cabinet program importance for Bahraini youth. LMRA conducted 4 joint inspection campaigns across all governorates. Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office's reports reflects Bahrain's human rights strides, said National Institution of Human Rights. Kuwait announced new guidelines for 2024 Hajj season. Torrential rains in South Korea killed many in landslides and floods. Today's news in detail. Institute for Public Administration Director General highlighted Cabinet program importance for Bahraini youth. Dr. Sheikh Rana bint Isa bint Tawaj Al Khalifa, Director General of the Institute for Public Relation Administration BIPA, stressed the importance of aligning the training programs with the needs of the labor market. The training sector plays a vital role in capacity building as well as empowering Bahraini youth, which positively reflects on organizational performance and productivity, she added. This came during a meeting where the Director General of BIPA met with the Cabinet Expertise Program members. The program aims to build the capacity of Bahraini youth in cooperation with strategic partners in the public and private sectors, including the Labour Ministry, JAFCON, and Hope Talents. It is an interactive training program that combines vocational leadership and specialized training needed by Bahraini youth and practical training based on projects. Foreign Minister hails solid Bahrain and French relations. Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Zayani has attended the reception held by the French Ambassador to Bahrain, Jerome Couchard, marking his country's National Day, Bastille Day. Senior officials and members of the diplomatic corps accredited to Bahrain were also present. Addressing the ceremony, Dr. Al Zayani expressed the appreciation of the kingdom's leadership, government and people for the long-standing distinguished relations and cooperation between the two countries under the directives of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and President Emmanuel Macron of France. LMRA conducted 4 joint inspection campaigns across all governorates. The Labour Market Regulatory Authority LMRA conducted 4 joint inspection campaigns with the relevant government entities. The campaigns resulted in reporting number of violations related to the labour market, residency laws and others. The cases were referred for legal action. The inspection campaigns included visits to a number of shops and work sites to determine the extent of compliance with laws and regulations in order to preserve the competitiveness, stability and productivity of the labour market. LMRA stressed that 2 joint inspection campaigns were also carried out in the northern and southern governorates in coordination with the General Directorate of Crime Detection and Forensic Evidence. Ombudswomen expressed pride in Bahrain's human rights achievements. Ghada Hamid Habib, the Ombudswoman and Chairman of the Prisoners and Detainees Rights Commission (PDRC), has lauded the Human Rights and Democracy Report 2022 published by the UK Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office. The report, which removed Bahrain from the list of human rights priority countries, included positive indicators about the human rights situation in the kingdom. In this regard, the report indicated that as many as 1,470 inmates had benefited from the alternative sentencing legislation, adding that all prisoners can benefit from non-custodial sentence irrespective of time served. Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office's report reflects Bahrain's human rights, said National Institution of Human Rights. The National Institution of Human Rights NIHR has welcomed the report, which was issued by the UK Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office FCDO, which removed Bahrain from the list of human rights priority countries, recognizing the kingdom's progressive reform strides over the past years. It attributed the achievement to Bahrain's full commitment to all international covenants and laws related to human rights, supported by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa with the support and follow-up of His Royal Highness Prince Salman, Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. The institution indicated that the FCD was a report which praised the participation of the Bahraini citizens in the decision-making process through the Shura and representative councils, the active participation of women in the national monarch, the kingdom's global humanitarian efforts and initiatives in spreading the principles and concepts of tolerance, peace, love and human coexistence among peoples, as well as building bridges of communication and dialogue among various religions, cultures and civilizations, reflected the tangible reality of the progress of human rights. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. The Education Ministry attended Arab Bureau of Education for the Gulf States meeting. The Arab Bureau of Education for the Gulf States (ABEGS) held a work meeting with the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development (OECD) in Paris, France. Undersecretaries representing the GCC Ministries of Education attended. Education Ministry Undersecretary for Policies, Strategies and Performance Nawal Ibrahim Al Khater attended the session, which focused mainly on joint areas of cooperation. The Ministry's delegation met the ambassadors of the ABEGS member countries and discussed developing relations with the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization (UNESCO). Kuwait announced new guidelines for 2024 Hajj season. Kuwait's Department of Hajj and Umrah Affairs at the Ministry of Awqaf has announced new guidelines for the upcoming 2024 Hajj season. These rules, recommended by the relevant Saudi authorities, aim to facilitate the early preparation for approved Hajj campaigns. Housing contracts and sacred site assignments are due to be completed by February 25th. Hajj visas will start being issued from March 1, with the electronic application platform closing on April 29. Pilgrims are expected to start arriving in the Holy Land from May 9. Electronic registration via the dedicated platform will open on September 1st and continue for 2 months. Torrential rains in South Korea killed many in landslides and floods. 2 days of heavy rain in South Korea killed at least 7 people and left 2 others missing in landslides and floods, the government said on Tuesday. Additionally, 8 people were trapped following landslides in central areas earlier in the day. 3 people were killed Saturday after landslides caused by torrential downpours buried their houses in 2 central towns, the Ministry of the Interior and Safety said on a report. It said that 2 people were also found dead elsewhere Saturday in landslide-related accidents, and 2 other people died in a building collapse caused by the landslides in the central city of the Nonsan on Friday. The report said that 2 people were missing Saturday after flooding in their village in the central town of Yashon. It said that 5 people were injured due to the landslide caused accidents, including a train derailment on Friday and Saturday. Athens closed Acropolis due to the heat wave. Greece closed the ancient Acropolis during the hottest part of the day yesterday to protect tourists as southern Europe suffered in a fierce heat wave, while more than 100 million Americans also faced a prolonged spell of sweltering weather. The European Space Agency, whose satellites monitor land and sea temperatures, has warned that Italy, Spain, France, Germany and Poland are all facing extreme conditions. Temperatures next week could break Europe's current record, 48.8 Celsius, recorded in Sicily in August 2021. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi and UAE President discussed key trade matters. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in the UAE today after concluding his 2-day visit to France, where he held wide-ranging talks with French President Emmanuel Macron. Energy, food security and defense could very well be focus areas during the PM Modi's day-long visit, and the 2 strategic partners will review the progress after they inked a landmark trade agreement. The Indian expatriate community is the largest ethnic community in the UAE, constituting roughly 30% of the country's population. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shina Sultana. Good night.